that'll step out on you as soon as you see it on camera.
Absolutely, and of course, you know, Brad Carter's got his Eagles fine-tuned this year. They actually got a couple of guys that transferred from Clinton County, a couple guards that are going to be playing for the Eagles this year, and that's the Davis boys.
Yeah, and you know, Brad took over a pretty tough situation where Coach Houston decided to give it up, and they went in-house and got Brad as the head coach, and really it was a team that didn't have an identity.
Right.
So they struggled a little bit at times last year, shot the ball extremely well at times, though, and very capable, and now they've got size to go with that capability of shooting the basketball.
Absolutely. We're getting ready to hear the starting lineups here in just a few seconds as the Eagles and Clinton County. What's their mascot name there? I didn't get to see
the Bulldogs.
They're the Bulldogs. That's right. So the Clinton County Bulldogs.
Out of Region 4. If people don't know, it's down around the western part of the state.
Is that just
usually,
a little bit under Bowling Green?
Yeah, that's usually down around. It's around Bowling Green, Franklin Simpson. That's the teams that usually Warren Central's usually the team that's at Rupp Arena come March out of that region. So you got to deal with that area. But Clinton County, pretty good ball club, a pretty good athletic history, especially on the female side. But Coach Messer's trying to make it on the male side as well. And from what I see with this ball club, he's got a couple of really nice players to build around.
Coach Cameron Jackson, who's put all this together, he's the head coach of the Berea Pirates here at Berea High School, and he's going to be joining us at halftime, and we're looking forward to that. We're going to take it over to the public address announcer for the starting lineups here. So we're going to listen into the national anthem beforehand.
On the scoreboard, from Clinton County, the Clinton County Bulldogs. Starting out for Bulldogs, number 34, Clay Kirk. Number 21, Kobe Blackburn. Number 13, Lance Halliwell. Number 32, Keeper Ball. And number 22, Cole Nelson. The Bulldogs are coached by Tom Lesser. The coaching on the scoreboard. LCA. Starting out for Lexington, number 14. Mr. Young. Number 12, Matt Rose. Number 35, Ben Robert. Number 4, Joe Davis. 2, Johnson. LC's third for Mr. Brad Carter.
You see we have for LCA, looks like, of course, their leader out there, number 12, Matt Rose, and Joe Davis, who transferred from Clinton County. He's one of the kids I was talking to you about. Transferred over. And so he's playing for the Eagles nowadays there, Darren. We turn that loud mic down there. There's a 3 on the way, no good. Darren Douglas, you with the play call.
Okay. LCA with the tip, and they'll have a height advantage in the paint with Rose, Young, and Nybert all across there, 6'6", 6'5", 6'4", respectively. They inbound deep to Rose. Now they give it away to Joe Davis, the point guard. In the corner to Rose. Back out it comes now to number 2. We don't have him on the list here. Here's Rose for 3 straight away. In and out. Nice block out by Clinton County. They'll claim the board with number 13, Lance Claywell.
Want to remind fans that this game is being recorded and they can own it on DVD. We are taking orders for DVD. You can email us, william@prepspin.com, or fans in the stands can purchase right here.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Cole Nelson, 6'6", junior for the Bulldogs of Clinton County, again out of Region 4. Down the southwestern part of the state. Davis gives off here to, that's actually Davis there, number 2. I'm trying to figure out who number 2 is for LCA and White. We'll have to try to figure that one out. This is Rose on the left elbow, gives in the corner to Nybert. Back out to Davis. Man-to-man from Clinton County, this trip down. 2 16-minute halves what we played. No score here. A minute 15 into this one. Nybert back out to the mystery man, number 2. I think that's Stein. I think that's who that is, John Stein. Listed as number 3.
Davis had a touch out top. Speaking of Davis, though, his father, heck of a basketball player at Clinton County himself.
Inside to Young, we get a whistle and 3 seconds on Michael Young inside, the 6'5" senior for the Eagles of Lexington Christian. Brad Carter in his second year. Of course, LCA out of Lexington, the 11th region. Inside they go to Nelson, partially blocked from behind by Nybert, into the hands of Rose. Here come the Eagles. Rose, crossover to Nybert. Skip pass on the right side for 3, no good. Back rim rebounded by Nelson for Clinton County. Gives it off to Kiefer Dalton, the point guard. Splits 2 Eagles all the way down the lane. Right-hand layup, good, counted, and a foul.
Very solid drive to the basket right there. He kept his head up the whole way. Saw his goal, and that was the basket, and put it in.
So Dalton will try to complete the 3-point play, and does. Foul was on Michael Young, his first. Nybert down on the left block, it goes to Young. Turns on Nelson, backs in, jump hook, partially blocked by Nelson. Foul on Nelson. Are they going to get the other guy? Claywell is down there for Clinton County. Foul was on Cole Nelson, his first, team first. Now Michael Young will be at the line for 2 shots. A lot of size for LCA as the first shot's good from Young.
They're playing 2 16-minute halves here during this tournament.
And the clock does stop on fouls, does stop on timeouts as Young hits the first, then hits the second. Gives him 2 points on the afternoon. And we're at a 1-point deficit for the LCA. Here's 3 out of the right corner for Clinton County. Short, rebounded, pulled off. We got to find out who number 2 is. That's going to drive me crazy, William.
I believe you're right with Stein.
I think so, too. I'm not sure. Here's a traveling call on Davis.
Hey, do you know who number 2 is for LCA? Stein. Yeah, it's Stein.
Good guess.
Thank you.
I got 3.
Those That was a very
real good guess.
Well, we've done so many 11th region basketball games, it paid off that time.
You get lucky when you do that many. Here's Dalton into the lane, turns with an 8-footer, no good. Young with a rebound. It came off his right shoulder. Off to Davis, now to Nybert. In the corner to Rose, pulls up from 10, got it.
Rose has really developed that jump shot. Just outstanding basketball player. We've been able to see him grow as a 8th grader on up.
Down low it goes to Claywell. Off balance shot, no good. Chased down in front of the LCA bench by Davis. Stein back to Davis. Now here's Nybert. Lets 3 go right wing. Got it. 7-3 now in favor of LCA. Clay showed into the ball game. 34 in blue. That's Colby Langford. In the corner here now to Claywell for 3. He answers.
Big basket there early on in this one.
7-6 now LCA. Down to Young on the right baseline. Inside to Rose. Rose turns left hand, crawls over the rim and drops through.
All day for Matt Rose.
4 now for Rose. 9-6 LCA. Down low, Nelson. Short, rebounded by Young for LCA. Here's Rose. Back to Stein, all the way around to Davis. A swing into the corner. Nybert 3, too strong. Rebound on the backside by Claywell.
Claywell in there boxing out very good. Came down, ripped down that rebound there, Darren Douglas.
Outfought the bigger Michael Young for it. 2-3 zone this trip down from LCA. Swinging around Claywell. Skip pass all the way to the left side. 3 out of there for Colby Langford. Good.
We got a tie ball game. Clinton County dropping the 3s.
Tied at 9. Davis now back to Rose. To Stein, who will set the offense for LCA. Rose now will run the point. Works down on Claywell, lays it up off the glass with the left hand, good. 6 now for Rose. Langford gives it back to Choate. A 2-3 zone from LCA as they widen the bottom out. Clinton County being very patient against it. 10.5 to play in the opening half, and a whistle and a blocking foul. Going to get a moving screen on Choate, his first, the second.
Davis was definitely in position there. Joe Davis there for LCA.
Into the lineup for LCA, Trevor Hall, 31 in white. And 13, Drew Trimble. Trimble also goes 6'6". So you got 3 guys 6'4" or taller on his LCA roster. Stein around to Nybert. Back out to Stein, now between the circles to Rose. Stein lets 3 go, nope.
Nobody
Faked
home.
it, and Trimble thought he was going to let it fly. And went right over the head of Trimble as he was positioning himself for a possible rebound. Langford in the middle of the floor against pressure from LCA. Gives it back to Dalton. Jump pass down the baseline to, can't pick up the number there. It's a turnover though for Clinton County. LCA almost gives it back. There's 3 on the way. Too strong. Nice block out on the backside by Langford. The rebound claimed by Choate for Clinton County's Bulldogs.
Well, you can tell Clinton County and LCA both, they all know the fundamentals of this basketball game. They're playing very solid, both teams right now, defensively.
Baseline to Langford, has it knocked away. Into the hands of Dalton. Glass, no good. Rebounded by Trimble, who gives it off to Nybert. Now to Stein, LCA running. Stein into the lane, has it knocked away. Langford on the floor, picks it up, gives it back to the Bulldogs. It's just Dalton driving, left-hand layup, whistle and a foul coming up on LCA, and I think it's on Nybert.
That was a good move to the basket there by Dalton.
Foul on Nybert, his first, second on the team. It'll give Kiefer Dalton 2 shots. 3 points on the afternoon for Dalton. He lets the first one fly, got it.
Kiefer stands in there at 6'1".
I like the aggressiveness of Dalton there. He's a junior point guard, but he said, you know, Mr. Nybert, you have 3 inches on me, but I'm going to take you to the rack. Misses the second. Rebounded by Trimble. Rose with it as Clinton falls back. It looks like in a 3-2 zone. This is Davis. Left of the circle. Now to Rose. Puts it on the floor. Backs it out now. Looks like it's a matchup 3-2 from Clinton County to strip down. Trimble. Around to Hall. Now to Davis. Trimble. Davis throws a pass down around Trimble's knees, who rescues it as it gets free from him. This is Brooks Eli, and down low to Hall, who put it up and in.
Good move. He let the defender go by him with the fake and put it up off the glass.
13-10 LCA with 8:24 to play. First half, 16-minute halves. In the middle of the floor to Langford. He'll bounce down low to Nelson. Jump hook in the lane. Left it short. Rebounded by Rose. Rose back to Davis. Lets 3 go straight away. Too strong. Rebounded by Nelson for Clinton County. Gives it off to Claywell, who gives it back to Dalton. Neither team shooting it well, William, here in the first half at all, but both teams very well schooled in blocking out, and Langford going to be called for steps as he got into the lane.
Had the right idea, but shuffled the feet in the tulips. Apologize to the folks watching back at home. The scoreboard doesn't update for us automatically, so we have to manually go in there and do it right now.
And you're having to do 3 things at once. Davis running the point for LCA. Off to the left side of the dribble, gets a screen from Trimble. Now over to Eli. Eli back to Hall here on the left side. And it is a matchup 3-2 zone from Clinton County. Eli lets 3 go. No. Back rim. Rebound chased down by Glenn England, a 5'10 junior for Clinton County.
He's a good one, too.
Langford. Now swings around to Claywell. In the corner to Dalton. Now swinging around back to Langford. He's out on the wing playing now. Into the lane, spins. Can't get free. Gives it back. Claywell. 3 straight away. Hits front rim. No. Ball kept alive in there by a couple of Clinton County players. Chase Anderson was one of them, and it came off to Trimble. Here's Hall out of the corner for 3. Back rim. No. Trimble with the rebound. Has it knocked away and into the hands of Anderson for Clinton County, as Dalton will bring it across and gives now the point guard duties to England. 2-3 zone now from LCA.
Both teams going a little cold from the field right now, but that's because of the great defense both teams is playing.
3 seconds on the call on Clinton County as they became a little stagnant offensively there.
Darren, while we got an opportunity, we want to thank the Kentucky Center for Orthodontics, home of Doctors Durbin, Wong, and Gardner. I want to thank them for all their loyal support here to PrepSpin.com. Also, Robbie Davis Zija. Make sure to check out thinkmoringa.com. That's thinkmoringa.com. Check out Zija.
Down the lane goes Davis, has it blocked, but into the hands of Eli, who puts it in.
Great follow.
15-10 now, LCA. Nice look from England to Langford, who has it go off his foot on the dribble and a turnover. Hall, 1-on-3. Angles off to the right side, back to Nybert. Down low it goes, and a fall away shot, no good.
It was Trey that took the
Trey
shot.
King, a freshman, and Clinton County turns it over as they throw it away.
Trey King comes to LCA with high expectations. He's still growing, but they say he's going to be a heck of a basketball player.
Timeout Clinton County. Gives us time to catch our breath here.
And we'll do so. Well, you can catch your breath. I'm going to talk about our sponsors here on the network, and that, again, is the Kentucky Center for Orthodontics, home of Doctors Durbin, Wong, and Garner. Check them out at kyortho.com. We also want to thank Robbie Davis and Zija. Thinkmoringa.com. And, of course, the Berea Summer Invitational is brought to you by Urgent Care Center of Berea. I want to thank all those fine sponsors for helping putting this tournament together and this broadcast on.
Coming back to action, it's 15-10 LCA on top of Clinton County, and Clinton in the all blue, LCA with the white tops. Matchup of 11th region and 4th region teams. Nybert out of the corner, no good. Rebounded by Claywell on the backside. Gives it off to Dalton, who will run the point for the Bulldogs. Walks it slowly across the timeline. Now gives it to England. Right wing to Claywell. Down low they go to Anderson, who muscles it up. Too strong. Rebounded by Hall. Nice move by Anderson, just a little too strong.
Well, you know, in the summertime, these guys hit the weight room quite often, and they don't realize how light that basketball is.
Yeah.
That's when you see some of those types of shots in summer league ball.
Jump pass, baseline, Eli drives, finger roll good.
I thought he was going to go in for the dunk there for a second. He got up there. But he put a little Dr. J on us.
Claywell out of the right corner for three. Back rim, kicks high, no good. Rebound tipped off into the hands of Anderson. Back to Langford. The baseline drive is England, and a whistle and a foul on Anderson for backing in to give Anderson, or excuse me, give England the drive to the basket. So a moving screen on Chase Anderson, his first, team third.
Now, I mentioned Robbie Davis and Zija. Also, Coach Messner over there for Clinton County. He's actually in Zija as well, so it's a great, great stuff, man, I'm telling you. And matter of fact, I signed up not too long ago either.
This is Davis. Now in the corner to Stein, who's back in, gives it to Young with a right-hand jump hook, good.
Nice move.
4 now for Young. Dalton with the basketball, 2-1-2 pressure, just kind of token from LCA. This is Dalton with it down the right side between the legs into the lane, can't get free, gives it back to Langford. Langford penetrates, throws it up, no good. Rebounded by Young.
And Coach Jackson going to join us at halftime to talk about this great tournament that he's put on this year.
Turnover as Nybert trying to get it down low to Young. Langford working one-on-one with Stein, and a whistle and a foul coming up on John Stein. So his first, team third.
He just couldn't get his position there, and the young man with the basketball beat him to it.
Inside on an easy one for Langford. That's Colby Langford. With 5 now, 19-12. LCA by 7 with 3:25 clock running, first half.
It's probably about the quickest first half we've had all tournament, honestly.
Stein for 3 out of the corner, good.
Driving it like it's hot here in Berea.
Second three-pointer made today for LCA. They lead at 22-12. First double-digit lead of the day. Dalton drives, hangs, put it up, whistle, and a foul coming up on Michael Young. 2 on Young now.
How many times have we seen Clinton County get to the basket that quick? I mean, it's like they hit another gear coming down the court.
Well, they're pushing the issue, whether it's a made basket or a turnover. They're pushing the tempo as Dalton misses the first. 4 points for Dalton right now.
Of course, Clinton County down by 10.
Misses both of them. The ball tipped off of Rose and chased down by Stein in the corner. Gives to Davis. Up ahead to Young. Too tall. And a turnover against LCA brings it back to the Bulldogs of Clinton County, who trail by 10 with 2:45 clock running first half. Claywell, right corner. Into the lane, jump stop. Gives it into the right side to Langford, who has to bring it back out. Double team, whistle and a foul coming up on Rose.
I think it's actually going to be on against Stein. At least Stein Rose's hand there and said, give it to me.
Yeah, I think they did call it on Rose, though. 1-2 is what I saw from the official here. His first, team fifth. Down low to Langford. Nice pump fake, and then gave it up to Nelson, but should have taken it to the basket himself. I like the unselfishness. But at that point in time, Langford had freed himself up for a nice short jumper. Ball knocked away from Rose by Nelson.
That's kind of interesting that 22's on 12. You talk about Nelson and Rose. That's a score of our ball game right now, 22 to 12.
Yep, 6'6" juniors, both of them. Nelson for Clinton, Rose for LCA. Rose misses it, tipped in by Young.
Nice tip in under the basket.
6 now for Young.
Right place, right time.
LCA doubling up Clinton County right now. A whistle and a foul coming up on Stein for LCA.
As quick as Clinton County gets back, LCA back on defense. You know, 11th region is running gun. It's kind of like that old Golden State Warriors basketball there, Run DMC.
Lobs it in to Dalton. Nice play by Stein from behind. Whistle and a foul. Nope, going to call a held ball. And it goes to Clinton County on the alternating possession.
What was Run TMC? It was
Run DMC.
Well, Run DMC is the rap group, but Run TMC was Tim Hardaway, Mitch Richmond, and Chris Mullen for the Golden State Warriors back in the day.
You're showing your age.
I am.
This is Dalton. Nice look back to Langford. Lets it go. No good. Rebounded by Rose for the Eagles. We lead it by 12 here, 24-12. Hall fakes. Gives it back to Rose. Back into the left corner. Hall. Free. Got it.
Nice shot. LCA is lighting it up right now.
Trevor Hall now with 5. Makes it 27-12. LCA.
Well, like a 10-0 run.
Langford back to his, I assume this is his brother Cole Langford, or Colin Langford, who hits it.
That answered the run.
Langford, a 6-foot freshman, number 2 in blue. Skip pass, Hall all the way in the corner to Rose. No good, rebounded by Nelson. Bulldogs running. Dalton down the middle of the floor, not stopped. Into the corner, Langford, jump stop. Off balance right-hander, no good, rebounded by Young.
You know Rose is a distant cousin of Rex Chapman as well. I always try to get that in every time I do an LCA game.
Well, that's true, but he may not have the springs.
Oh, he's got the springs, my friend.
King Rex had,
yes,
though.
he does.
Rose missed it. And a whistle and a foul coming up on Michael Young for LCA. That's 3 on Young now. Now, I'd say springs. I mean, when I talk about springs, I'm talking about quick off the floor, and if you get one jump, then he comes right. When Rex used to do that, he should come back down and go right back up just as quick.
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Rose
I don't know if Matt has that kind of.
He's developing it. I'm telling you right now, because that kid right there can leap off that floor better than anybody in the 11th region right now.
One of the best high school games I ever saw was at Memorial Coliseum between a Rex Chapman-led Owensboro team against the Keith Miller Henry Clay team.
I'm going to tell you this early on. I'm going to tell you this summer, it's my bold prediction.
Okay.
This Eagle team will be in a championship game of the 11th region.
Okay.
And
that's
they'll
your
either
prediction.
play Scott County or Henry Clay. That's my prediction.
Here's a drive by Dalton, who missed the shot, rebounded by Trimble. I'll give you my predictions here shortly on that one. There's a couple other teams that may have something to say about those two teams you just said. This is Nybert down into Rose. He'll penetrate. Left-hand glass good.
Henry Clay's got to be the favorite, I think. Then Scott County might be the second. But LCA, you got to put in there in third.
Down the lane, whistle, and a foul coming up on Davis for
Lexington
LCA.
We got to mention them as well.
You still haven't mentioned the team I was thinking.
Who
Actually,
you
the
thinking?
2 teams I was thinking.
Let's hear them.
I'll tell you at halftime. We got 9.7 seconds to
We're going to talk to Coach
Well, I
Jackson.
know, but we'll cover that after that. Shot no good from Nelson.
Update our score there again. It's 29-15. Our score 9.7 seconds left to go in this first half.
First half. And
I guess I can wait 9.7 seconds.
You can wait 9.7 seconds, can't you?
Don't tell me Woodford County.
No. They lost a ton off of that team that was not very athletic, but very talented bunch.
Dunbar's lost everybody.
Back to 14-point advantage. Here's a steal from Colin Langford, who missed the layup, and
That was
Clinton County's going to trail 29-15.
That was a mugging right there. Yeah.
I thought, yeah, right here in front. Well, there's a
Joe
couple
Davis
of
there,
here.
and then Clinton County just coming there, about 2 or 3 of them, and just mugged that ball there. But we are here at halftime here in Berea, and Coach Jackson will be talking to us here in just moments. He'll tell us about this great little tournament that he's put on. Should be
I'll tell you
interesting.
what, since you've been in contact with him, we'll get you to do the interview. How about that?
Yeah, put him on there, and we'll talk with him. Coach Jackson of the Berea Pirates joining us here at halftime. And Coach Jackson, I know that you told me back in the regular season that you were going to try to put this tournament together. You ended up making it a reality, and it's been a good one.
Yes, it's been a great tournament so far. This tournament comprised of 17 all-A schools, and just a very great tournament for those schools that has lower, not as many students. So LCA has been steamrolling, and it's great competition all weekend.
LCA's been doing great. Clinton County, up until this particular game, they've been steamrolling people as well.
Yeah.
So it's been a great tournament so far.
Right.
And you've had other good teams in here. I caught Sayre yesterday. I caught Berea, your team. Talk to me about how this whole thing came about and about your sponsor, Urgent Care there at Berea.
Well, we just wanted to have a tournament in the summer. I know the bigger schools have an all-state state tournament at the KVA, and we just wanted something more competitive for this all-A schools. So we kind of came about, hey, why don't we host it here? One of our parents actually helped us out with going to Urgent Care, and Urgent Care has been a great sponsor for us for this tournament, and they're just willing to do a lot of things for us. So we came about this tournament.
And they have, again, it helped you, put this whole thing together financially so that, and you've had really good gate this tournament as well. But, the teams that you brought in, you see some of the regular season tournaments during basketball season. This is totally not basketball season right now. Everybody's out there playing baseball or on vacation, it seems like. But you were able to put this together. You got these top-notch teams that think basketball year-round.
Right.
And they all came here to Berea to play. That's pretty special, Coach.
Exactly. Jackson County, they have a Division I basketball player in Jordan Fox, and Somerset has some really good basketball players. I believe that Jared Ferris, he also made the all-tournament team. Justin Sanders from Sayre, a great point guard, I believe a college player. Kobe Garrard from Paris, a young guy. We have a lot of players that has a chance to play college basketball, and we wanted to showcase them, with PrepSpin and with our tournament, so those all-A schools get a chance.
Absolutely, and a guy that does stick out on this paper right here that a lot of people don't really hear about, but I've seen him play a couple times, that Skylar Griffin. He's really special as well.
He's a great shooter from Williamsburg. He's a junior. He's right down there in Cumberland University area. So he's a real good basketball player.
And of course, you got Matt Rose with LCA, and Clinton County's got some really good stars out there as well.
Kiefer Dalton has been one of the smoothest basketball players all tournament.
Quick
guard, very heady. He's a great basketball player.
So what's to come with this tournament? What are some of the things that you guys are trying to build on off of this year's for next year's tournament?
Well, next year we are planning on expanding to 32 teams and getting more of the all-A schools in here, and also using Berea College.
Awesome.
So we're looking to make it bigger and better, and hopefully get you guys down and help us out.
Absolutely, we definitely look forward to that. And I know the regular season, you guys are going to work all summer, except for the 2 weeks that you can't work because of the dead period. But what's coming up for the regular season for you with your team?
Well, we have another big tournament. I'm a big tournament guy with the BIT.
That's what you were telling me earlier.
Berea Invitational Tournament. We got 16 teams, including Madison Central state champions. So we're excited about that, and we got a great young team in Berea. So we're looking to make a good run at the All-A and get to the region.
Awesome. Coach Jackson of the Berea Pirates. Make sure that you get over here and see his exciting ball club this coming season. And Coach, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for having us. Coach Jackson, what a great guy, as we get ready for the second half of play here. This thing going by quick, as the first half was nothing but defense and great shooting from both teams. So the second half about to start. And Darren Douglas comes back, and man, they got a loud buzzer in here, don't they?
That mic is very good, one of the two.
One of the two. That thing sounds super loud. As Davis getting ready inbounded to start the second half of play here. LCA up 29-15 in this one.
The second half of the championship game of the Urgent Care Berea Summer Invitational Tournament. LCA on top, dressed in the white tops. They go down low to Michael Young, who spins on Langford. Whistle and a foul coming up on Langford. Or they're going to call traveling. Traveling on Young.
Yeah.
So a turnover to begin the second half for LCA, who leads by 14. It's England, Claywell, Dalton, Langford, and Nelson for Clinton County. This is Nelson out of England. They'll skip it across to Claywell into Langford. Turns on Young, steps through with the right hand, good.
That was a nice move under that, but more importantly, it was nice ball movement by Clinton County.
And a turnover on LCA, so Langford now with 7 for Clinton County. They trail it by 12 with 15:24 in the clock running here in the second half.
Coach Messner must have really got to his team at halftime.
Well, he did most of the talking, and they didn't warm up for too long. Here's a bad pass from England, trying to throw a diagonal 50-foot pass. Rose in the left corner, back to Stein. A 2-3 zone, or actually looks like more like a really passive man-to-man from Clinton County. This is Davis. Around to Rose. Traveled, yep. Glad they're going to hopefully put that little hop step to bed, because back in the day, that was a walk. The little crow hop there, you catch the ball.
They got the European step now.
Yeah. I hate that. The Euro step. What else they got? They've got all kinds of international flavor when it comes to moves now.
Basketball's totally worldwide, yeah.
This is Dalton in the corner. 3 on the way from England, and a foul coming up on Nybert for LCA.
Young man to go to the line and shoot 3 coming up.
Three-pointer. Yep, 3 shots on foul on the three-pointer. And William, this is just the first of a lot of stuff we'll be doing.
Absolutely, yeah. We got football schedules that we're working on right now, and we look forward to do a lot of that. And man, I'm excited, dude. We're gonna really put a lot of great broadcasts out there this year.
First 2 free throws hit by England. It's 29-19 now in favor of LCA. And we're not afraid to travel anywhere and do stuff either, are we?
You and I have been just about all over the country.
England hits all 3 free throws, and it's 29-20 now in favor of LCA. Now Clinton County going to pick up, looks like to be 2-2-1, maybe man-to-man, full court. Stein across to Davis. He gets it across the timeline. Jump pass back to Stein. Left corner, Nybert. Left block now to Young. Got a height advantage over England. They switch it off now, though. In the corner to Rose on the right side. Right block to Young. Back to Rose. Behind the back pass to Young, who laid it in.
There's just some wrecks right there, my friend.
Nice look from Matt Rose. And let's don't forget, though, Young has to have his hands ready to catch that, though. Because if he doesn't, it hits him right square in the nose. Turnover for Clinton County. Here's Nybert off to Davis as the LCA Eagles run. Down low, Young throws up with the right hand. No good. Foul on Nelson.
That was one heck of a pass right there from Davis to look up ahead and see that man. Difficult pass. He made it. And now his teammates going to the line.
Now, Young won't wow you with his athleticism. But he just seems to be in the right spot at the right time.
Yep.
And he'll shoot 2. As the foul on Nelson was his second. He hits the first. 9 now for Young to lead LCA in scoring. 32-20 with 13:52 to play in the game. The shot is good. He hits both free throws. 10 now. The first player in double figures for either side. 33-20. in favor of LCA. Clinton County on the attack, looking at a 2-3 LCA zone. Dalton, who knows, we may wind up down in Clinton County to do a football, basketball, something.
Oh, I'm sure we'll see a lot more of the Bulldogs.
Langford with a nice look from Dalton, who hit the cutting Langford in the lane, who hit a leaner.
That was not a leaner, man. That was called the lank hook right there, my friend.
A nice look from his guard, Dalton. And Langford completes the three-point play. He now has 10 for Clinton County, and it's 33-23. LCA on top by 10. This is Davis, who I'm sure has seen a lot of this type pressure from Clinton County in practice before transferring.
Oh,
this is
absolutely.
Young down low. Nice look from Davis to Young. Nice no-look bounce pass. Perfect pace, height on it for the big man Young to put his hands on it.
I want to say Davis's dad was the all-time leading scorer there at Clinton County. Something tells me that.
3 from Claywell. No good. Rebound on the backside by Langford, who put it back in front of Nybert.
Langford starting to heat up, my friend.
That's 12 now for Langford.
Look out.
He's considered one of the top players in the 4th region. Down low, Young, put it up. Foul coming up on Nelson. That's 3 on the big guy, Cole Nelson.
Clinton County did get it down to a 10
Had it down
point.
to 8 while ago.
Yeah, I have got it down to a minimum of 8 so far, but
Yep.
I think they're going to come down the stretch here in this one.
Young hits the first. Gives him 13 now. 13 of the 26 from your big guy inside, Michael Young, 6'5" senior. The only senior on the LCA roster. Oh, when I tell you, we just dawned on me. I didn't tell you there's another team to watch for in that 11th region. Actually, 2. You can't count out Madison Central, defending state champ. Number 1, they lost a lot, yes. We got a lot returning.
Well, yeah, but
And
you
then you
lose
got
the big
Alan.
3.
Then you got Alan Feldhouse Jr. on the bench. Foul coming up on Eli, who's into the ball game for.
You know, and I can agree with that because you always got, you know, they always play over there in Richmond at DKU and. You know, win the turn, but you got to get past your district first. And Madison Southern is going to be a little bit good this year.
They'll be better. First shot from Langford. Colby Langford is good. Gives him 11 now.
You can't count out this Berea team either.
13 actually for Langford. Looking for 14 now. The shot from Langford, no good. Rebounded by Rose.
I told you my top 4 there in the 11th.
Well, and you know, I agree with you on those 4 in the 11th, and then you can't count them. But if they can get any kind of guard play, the team to watch for is Lafayette.
Well, yeah,
One of the
Lafayette's
biggest
going to be
teams,
really good.
they have to get guard play.
And I didn't think about Lafayette as much as I should have probably because, you know, Jackson Davis over there, of course, are going to be their leader, but.
Biggest front line I've ever seen at high school.
They're going to be big. You're right.
Whistle and a foul, and a charge on Rose, who was backing his way in. Might have been a flop, but a charge on Matt Rose, his 2nd personal foul. He only has 8 points today, William.
Yep.
But Michael Young's picked up the slack.
And the only reason why I rank Lexington Catholic ahead of Lafayette is because Lexington Catholic always, every single year, they'll reload.
Yeah, they just seem
They'll surprise you.
They've got to find somebody to go inside to replace
the big guy.
the big guy, Whitman.
Yep.
Rebounded on the backside by Eli after Claywell misses a 3 out of the left corner. Here's Davis.
Whitman going to William and Mary to play basketball.
Now, for all our folks down there in Clinton County, I know very little about the 4th region. But based on what I've seen here with Clinton County and knowing what they did last year, they will be a force to be reckoned with.
Well, let me tell you this. Clinton County's got the most passionate fans in the state of Kentucky, no doubt about it. They rank right up there, in my opinion, with Lincoln County. And that was a scary situation there for Matt Rose.
Came down as he got caught on the hip of England, and a foul on England. And that was just one of those situations where as Rose went up for the rebound, England got caught underneath of him. Totally unintentional. Wasn't malicious on England's part at all. 37-26.
We're breaking history tonight, by the way, here in this game. This is the first time ever that a live event has taken place here in Berea's gym.
Okay. Now this is not the original gym, is it, of the Berea schools?
No. This is a newer. This is I believe, pretty much this whole school right here is the new school.
Because it doesn't look anything like the old gym that I played in as a freshman. Here's a three from Rose, no good. Rebounded by Trimble, put it up, no good. Came off the front of the rim, rebounded by Dalton at 6'1", down amongst the trees.
Of course, Madison Southern right down the street from here.
Here's Langford in the corner, drives baseline, out of control, missed the shot, rebounded by Rose. He gives it back to Stein, and now back to Rose. They play catch. Rose down the lane, off the glass, no. Rebounded by Rose on the tip out to Stein. Three, in and out, tipped by Hall, foul on Claywell.
LCA's doing a good job crashing the boards. But you're right, there is a lot of contact going on right now. Both teams matched up pretty decent height-wise.
You look at LCA, you got Rose at 6'6", Young at 6'5", Nybert at 6'4", and they come off the bench with 6'6", Trimble. And Eli's at 6'3", but he looks to be taller than 6'3" from sitting right here.
These two teams match up very well, height and speed.
As Hall misses, or actually hit the first, the second one's also good.
The only difference right now is the LCA's hit more baskets in this ball game.
Yep, 7 for Hall. As Stein comes out. Back in is Davis. 39-26, 10-15 to play in this one.
I really like that kid. I think he's the missing link for this LCA team.
Possibility. This is Claywell. Thought about three. Now into the lane, a floater. No, rebounded Eli on the backside for LCA. Gives off to Davis. Ahead to Trimble. Back to Davis, who will set the offense. Davis. Back to Hall as they work the weave out front. Eli between the legs, can't get free. Back to Davis, who hands it to Hall. Hall fakes a three, gives to Eli. Eli back to Davis as they just play catch out front. 9:28 to play, 39-26 LCA. Davis gives to Hall. Now to Eli, who goes to the lane, hangs, put it up, counting a foul.
That was just great patience by the Eagles and a great finish there by Eli.
6 now for Eli's. It's 41-26. That matches the biggest lead for LCA at 15. Shot is good. 7 now for Eli. 42-26. LCA will pressure 2-2-1. Dalton down the lane, hangs, put it up, comes off of there, and a foul on Trimble.
Dalton comes back with his quickness to create an opportunity here at the line. I tell you, when Dalton and Langford, Darren, is on, this Clinton County team is going to be tough to beat.
Well, Dalton only has 4. Make it 5 as he gets 1 of 2 from the foul line. 14 for Langford, though. Not getting any help from his teammates. This is Trimble, double team, gives it Davis, swinging around Eli. Now to Davis. Jump pass in the middle of the jump circle to Trimble. Lets the three go, good. Is that Eli?
I think so.
10 now for Eli, who joins Young in double figures. Dalton, and a foul on the floor by Eli. So 2 players with double figures for LCA. Young with 14, Eli with 10. Only 1 player double figures for Clinton County. That's Colby Langford with 12, I think it is. 15 actually for Colby Langford. 15 of the 27. Young in, replacing Rose. Into the lane, Dalton trying to get Claywell in the corner, knocked away by Nybert. Actually, it's Hall. Hall to Davis, swinging around Trimble. 3 out of the left corner, in and out. Rebound tipped up and in by Hall. Hall now with 9 for LCA, and the Eagles lead it 47-27.
That ball movement right there that Davis creates for the Eagles is why this young man is special. He had that wide open 3 over there that he created. It didn't go in, but LCA, again, crashing the boards here in this game, is doing an outstanding job.
Sponsors for today's broadcast: Kentucky Center for Orthodontics, Urgent Care of Berea, and Robbie Davis, Zija.
Zija.
Okay.
You can check out his website at thinkmoringa.com.
Okay.
Think Moringa. It's
Moringa.
M-O-R.
Well, I've never been accused of thinking, so I can't think nothing, right?
That's right. MORINGA.com. Thinkmoringa.com. And
William, I look forward to working back with PrepSpin. It's been a couple of years since we've been affiliated there, but
yeah, this is you know, we both went different ways to get some experience, and you know, this is a good thing that we're going to do here.
Pressure from LCA as they go down to the baseline to a new guy in the lineup for Clinton County. Langford lets 3 go. No. Rebounded by Eli. In the ball game is Clay Choate for Clinton County. Davis, steps call. Got a little ahead of himself.
My goodness, did you see the hops on that young man?
Yeah, you can get up now. Davis, 5'10", and a junior. Dalton. I wonder how many times Dalton and Davis hooked it up in practice when Davis was at bad pass, and a turnover again on Clinton County. Now the size of LCA does cause some problems with the length. They play in that 43rd district. And the travel coming up on Hall.
It's a pretty tough district, too, there, that 43rd.
That's what I'm saying. You got Lafayette,
Tate's Creek,
you have Dunbar, Catholic, and LCA.
Yep. It's a tough one.
And then how would you like to be Sayre, who was a participant in this tournament? You get, in your district, you get Scott County, Bryan Station, Henry Clay.
Henry Clay, yeah. Sayre looks like they're going to be decent, though. I got to see they got some size on their team actually this year.
The only problem is they play in there with Henry Clay. He's probably
Henry Clay is
probably the team to beat this year in the 11th region, to be honest with you.
Well, that district's going to come down to Henry Clay and Scott County, no doubt about it.
Scott's got the shooter Trey Gilbert back for his senior year.
You can't take away the Henry Clay big 3 right there.
No.
I mean, those kids are going to be solid.
Langford misses the first. That's been his bugaboo today, has been the free throw shooting for Langford. He's actually been unselfish at times, but if you're a scorer, I think Coach Messner would be happy if Langford's taking a lot of shots if he's open.
Yeah, let's talk about Henry Clay again real quick, since we're kind of.
Nice look from Matt Rose to Michael Young.
That was a nice look. Henry Clay's got Cunningham, Green, and who's the other guy? Grundy.
Grundy, yeah.
Grundy. They got those big 3. Plus, they got 2 really good ones that come off the bench as well. But, man, I'm telling you what, dude. Daniel Brown better do it this year.
Well, a lot of people were upset that he didn't win it last year. Here's a whistle and a foul coming up on Rose or Nybert. They both were there.
Well, last year I saw Madison Central down at the Marshall County Hoop Fest when I was down there broadcasting those games.
Playing the Harrison twins.
Yep. And I knew right then that team was special.
Well, I tell you what, everybody talks about the shot Kenja Bosley made in the state tournament finals. As Langford hits the first. And
I was
the young
under the
man deserves all the credit in the world as Langford hits both now. 49-30 with 7:04 to play. Deserves all the credit in the world. He'll be playing his college basketball for a guy that a lot of Kentucky fans are familiar with, Happy Osborne, the new head coach of Kentucky Wesleyan.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be big time right there.
Division II school. They'll lob it for Rose. Missed it. Rebounded by a new guy in the lineup. That's Chance McWhorter, number 12 in blue for Clinton County. Here's Dalton. 49-30, 6:35 to play. Clock running in the second half of this championship game. Langford working, steps through, off balance, came down awkwardly, but he's all right. This is Hall. Might have gotten away with a carry right here in front of us. We'll skip past it over to Nybert. Down low, Young turns, glass, good. Nice ball movement from LCA.
Fundamental, my man. Fundamental. They're good.
They're going to be good. They'll be a voice to be reckoned with. They wanted the ball out of bounds. Wasn't close.
You know, some of these guys are going to go play some AAU summer ball. I know Rose and Joe Davis are on the same team with
bad pass by Langford, picked off by Nybert.
Jackson Davis. He's on that team with them, on that travel team, so that'll be interesting.
Young, nice bounce pass to Rose, missed the dunk. May have taken off too far away from the rim for his length of his arms. Dalton down the lane, missed it, left it short, rebounded by Young.
His legs just aren't there right now. That's why you got the summer
Here's
condition.
Hall. Jump pass down Young, short little jumper and a charge. A lot of action going on here. I tell you, Clinton County has had some shots open in the lane that they probably make more often than not in a seasonal game. Looks like right now they may be a little bit tired. They played about an hour and 15 minutes ago.
A little bit of condensation there on the court, and that again going back
that's
to
not condensation. That was sweat.
Pure sweat. You're right.
Pure sweat. 'Cause it's hot in here.
Going back to the ups of Rose right there, you're right. They've played nonstop for 3 days now, and so you can imagine how those feet feel.
Not only your feet, but your legs, which are most important.
Your legs, your joint. He needs to drink that Zija. That's what he needs.
Your legs will go with a shot because of all the action you've been going through, and now you're in the summer. Here's a nice crossover dribble, frees himself up for a 15-footer from Dalton. No good. Rebounded by Rose on the backside for LCA. I'm impressed with Dalton and Colby Langford, and I actually do like the young man for Clinton County as well, Anderson. Not Anderson, I'm sorry. Glenn England.
England, yeah.
This is Davis. Might have gotten away with a double dribble as he caught it on his left hip. Drives down the lane, lobs it up for Young, who catches, put it up and in. Just too much size down low for LCA for Clinton County to handle right now.
That young man right there kept his arms above his head, and that's how he was able to control that one.
It's just too much size down there. You go 6'6", 6'5", 6'4", and Clinton County's got their biggest guy, Nelson, on the bench over there at 6'6".
Well, LCA's used to PrepSpin being at their games, you know, in some form or fashion. Clinton County, their camera shot today, that's all it is.
Nah. I'd love for this. Here's Stein, right baseline to Young, back to Stein. And whistling a timeout for LCA. They're going to clear their bench here.
You know, you were looking up and down the roster there earlier, and one thing that stood out to us is Brad Calipari's not on the team today. So I don't know if he's not playing anymore or if
wouldn't that be a news?
That would be news.
The head coach at the University of Kentucky's son not playing basketball. That would be some huge news. Although I think isn't he a tennis player too?
I don't know. You know, he might be just on family vacation. You know.
I know, but isn't Brad Calipari on the tennis team at LCA? I think he is.
Possibility. I don't know for sure, so I couldn't tell you.
Of course, I'm going to test your trivia skills here. Who is the tennis coach at LCA?
Tennis coach at LCA?
Yeah, just an All-American at UK. How about Kyle Macy?
Is that who? Yeah, you're right. You know, I was on You know, this is a true story. Me and Kyle sat in the back of the plane from Atlanta to Lexington last year.
Okay.
I was doing football university, and I had no idea what Kyle was doing, but we both sat on the back of the plane and talked the whole way home. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a pretty good guy, Kyle Macy. As England has it.
Started the conversation. He gave me his cookie. Yes.
Josh Tallert.
his sky cookie.
There you go. And a basket made inside. I believe that was Anderson for Clinton County, who now has his first basket of the day. 53-32. Here's a turnover. Intercepted by Parker Means, a senior, 6'1", for Clinton County in blue. England around over here to McWhorter. Down low, Anderson put it up too strong, tipped into the hands of Wyatt. Can you read this last name? I cannot read that last name.
I have no idea.
Yeah, he's 3. Good for John Davis. Freshman point guard.
Yep, Joe's little brother. And that's a fine group of young men right there.
Well, you have athletic genes in your body, pretty much pretty good. Here's a 3 banked in for Talent.
Robbie also played at, I want to say he said Georgetown is what he told me.
Okay. Here's Turner. Skip pass cross court here to Bennett Roach. And another 3 good, this time for Turner.
They expect big things out of Trey Turner.
Matthew Turner?
Or Matthew Turner, excuse me.
They go down low to Means, that is. And Means is fouled.
Trey King is the other young man I was thinking about. They really looking forward to Trey King doing some big things for him.
A shot good from Means. His first points. 59-36. Looks like the Urgent Care Berea Summer Invitational Championship is going to go to LCA.
I think you and I ought to just do a sports show together, man. We seem to know just about everything about basketball in the 11th region anyway.
Well, I just got through with the 11th region baseball tournament about 3 weeks ago.
I kind of went on a national level there on you, though, Darren.
Yeah, you did. Down there, you were out in Oklahoma with all that weather out there.
You know, we actually were able to look straight away. You know how flat Oklahoma is. We looked straight away center field, about 80 miles from us was that storm that came through that produced that F5 that hit Oklahoma City. And you could see all that in the background. It was scary, man. I'm telling you, it was very scary.
You texted me during that.
But we still play baseball.
You texted me during that storm while that storm was going on.
We did have a couple warnings there at the ballpark there in Enid.
You were in Enid?
I was in Enid, yeah.
Shot missed. And the rebound pulled off by Clinton County. This is England to McWhorter. To England. They swing it around now over to Talent, who goes back to McWhorter, who lays it in. Nice ball movement from Clinton County then. 59-38, a 21-point lead for LCA. Davis across the timeline between the legs. Behind the back. And a whistle and traveling on Davis. Boy, that was a nice move by the freshman.
Yeah, that looked like something you see on that street basketball thing on ESPN.
Yeah, but that was legal, where they half the time they were dribbling was not. 59-38, 60 seconds remaining in this one.
Kids got some skills.
Got a couple of nice-looking freshmen on the floor, one for either side. Colin Langford for Clinton County, and Davis, John Davis, the younger brother. And here's a foul coming up on Trey King.
These young Eagles, man, I tell you what, they're not afraid to get inside the paint there and do what they can.
Shot no good for England.
It's no fear at all.
England with 3 today. The second one from England. Got it. 4 now for England. 59-39. 40 seconds, all that goes in this one.
Eagles going to win the first ever Berea Summer Invitational Championship.
They give it across to Turner. To King. In the right corner to Roach. They swing it back out. Man-to-man straight this time from Clinton County.
Look at us dribbling, man.
Near turnover. King in there battling in the hands of England for Clinton County. Down the middle of the floor. Lays it up. Got it.
Let me tell you something about John Davis right there. One-on-one. Kid's got some mad dribbling skills.
Yep, he'll catch the long pass, and LCA wins the Urgent Care Berea Summer Invitational by a score of 59-41 over Clinton County in this one.
We'll have a trophy presentation and we'll cover here, and it's just amazing, my friend. Good basketball game.
Yeah, very good basketball game, and not, you know, you're going to see better execution from both sides and better flow offensively and different things like that offensively when the season comes, because during the summer, you know, kids are really thinking about, you know, getting through the summer conditioning and things like this, and then, you know, basically looking for summer things to do. You know, going out with their friends, hanging out at home with their parents and family members and cookouts and things like that. But, you know, not bad basketball from either team, simply based on those circumstances.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back with the trophy presentation after this message from our partner at aha.com. We just got to cover this, and then we can jet.
Also from Clinton County, number 32, Kiefer Dalton. All tournament team from LCA, number 21, Brooks Eli.
And we return here to Berea. Giving out the all-tournament team.
LCA all-tournament MVP, most valuable player, number 12, Matt Rose.
Matt Rose getting the most valuable player of the tournament. Posing with a picture with Coach Jackson of Berea. I'm sure Coach Jackson said, hey, man, I wish you'd come and play for us. You need to move to Berea.
Berea Summer Invitational, Clinton County Bulldogs. Let's give them a hand.
And the runners-up, the Clinton County Bulldogs. They played an outstanding tournament, man. I was pretty impressed yesterday when they played Sayre, and then, you know, of course, they went perfect up until this LCA game.
Clinton County going to be something interesting to follow those guys down there when we go to into the winter time to our basketball and coverage. And I will say basketball, but my end of it with you guys, I also do a high school wrestling as well, because there's nobody with our company that knows anything about wrestling but me when it comes to the high school ranks. So we'll gladly do those. If you got a high school wrestling program, we'll do that, won't we?
Absolutely.
We'll travel anywhere.
We'll go anywhere. LCA crowned champions of the 2013 Berea Summer Invitational, the first ever Berea Summer Invitational, thanks to Coach Jackson and Urgent Care. Darren, it's been fun. We need to thank our sponsors again. The Kentucky Center for Orthodontics, home of Doctors Durbin, Wong, and Garner. Check them out at kywortho.com. Also, check out Robbie Davis Zija, thinkmoringa.com. That's thinkmoringa.com for more information on how you can join Zija and start A, losing weight, and B, getting more healthy. And Zija definitely do that for you. I've been on it for about a month now, and I can tell amazing differences in my energy levels and just the way that I feel overall, man. It's good, less stress, and better sleep at night, my friend. So it helps me continue to do this, man. That's all I know is, you know, you think basketball in the summer, you're like, how can we get into basketball in the summer when we just finished doing a big baseball thing?
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'm going to credit that one to my Zija.
Well, like I said, you were in Oklahoma with all that stress going on with all that. Now, you know, now I'm not talking about the baseball. I'm talking about that weather because I was just in here thinking, you know, I had considered going out there with you, but had other commitments I couldn't get out of at that point in time, and so I was thinking about that whole mess.
Right.
So, but it's been fun here, and gives me now, I guess, 2 weeks, 3 weeks before I'm back doing something else, broadcasting.
Well,
I have no idea what it is, but
I'm sure we're doing a lot of stuff this year, man. But we need to go ahead and sign off this broadcast and just live for the moment, my friend.
Oh yeah, always. That's the only way I do it. I mean, you know, day to day. And one wise person once said, "Life's too short to be in a hurry," so we won't hurry anywhere.
Again, a special thanks to Coach Carter over there at Lexington Christian, also Coach Mesner over there at Clinton County, and of course Coach Jackson here at Berea for putting out an outstanding tournament and game for us here this evening, on this afternoon on PrepSpin.com. Darren, this is game number 1 of the new beginning. Game number 2 coming up in football season, unless we come up with something before then.
Yeah, we're liable to, because we've got a month between now and then. And between you and I, we'll come up with something to air.
Absolutely.
Somewhere.
Absolutely. Well, folks, that's going to do it for us today. Live from Berea, this is William Warfield alongside with Darren Douglas. Till next time, folks. So long, everybody.